Before we dive into today's video, we've got a couple of unique voiceovers featured throughout. We'd love to know what you think. If any of them resonate with you or if there's a particular style you enjoy, please drop a comment below. Your feedback will help shape our future content. The unforgiving winds of the mountains bit into Robert's skin as he trudged forward, his GPS dead and phone searching hopelessly for a signal. The beauty of the towering peaks had lured him into an adventure, but now, as the sky darkened and a massive silvery moon began its ascent, Robert felt an overwhelming sense of vulnerability. He could hear a distant howling, a sound that was eerily human yet animalistic. From behind a rock, a towering creature, part man and part wolf, emerged. Its eyes, a piercing amber, locked onto Robert's, while its menacing fangs glistened hungrily. As Robert attempted to defend himself, the beast overpowered him with ease. As its teeth sunk into his shoulder, Robert felt a blazing pain radiating from the wound. Letting him go, the creature whispered,
"We will be waiting for you."
The creature retreated, leaving Robert dizzy from the encounter. By sheer luck, his phone vibrated, signaling a single bar of reception. Robert quickly called the local emergency services, providing them with his last known coordinates. Within hours, a rescue team found him, his wound now a deep and strange scar, but otherwise he appeared unharmed. A month later, Robert tried to resume his normal life. However, the bite scar often throbbed, especially at night. As the next full moon approached, the scar burned more intensely. Strange cravings consumed him, he felt a pull towards the mountains, towards the place of his ordeal. Memories flooded in of the eyes of the creature that attacked him, the haunting howl, the feeling of raw power. On the night of the full moon, he felt an irresistible urge. Drawn to the mountains, Robert retraced his steps to the location of the attack. As he reached the area, the sound of howling surrounded him, and he soon found himself face to face with a pack of werewolves. They didn't attack, instead, they waited, as if expecting him. From among them, a larger werewolf stepped forward, exuding an aura of authority. The Alpha. Robert felt an instant connection and understood that this was the one who had bitten him. The Alpha spoke, his voice deep and filled with purpose.
"You are here because you are now one of us. My name is Eric, the Alpha of this pack. Your transformation was no accident. We chose you."
Robert, overwhelmed and fearful, responded.
"Why? Why me?"
Eric motioned for Robert to sit, and the pack formed a protective circle around them.
"There is a war coming. Hunters, those who know of our existence and seek our end, are converging on these mountains. Your lineage has power, though you may not know it. You have to return to unlock that power for the upcoming battle."
Stunned, Robert thought back to the tales his grandmother used to tell him of their ancestors, mighty warriors who could communicate with animals. He never took them seriously.
"We saw that potential in you."
Eric continued.
"Your bloodline carries strength, agility, and a deep connection to the natural world. We need you, Robert, not just as a soldier, but as a beacon of hope. With you, we have a fighting chance."
Robert looked at his hands, then at the scar on his shoulder. The weight of his newfound identity weighed heavily on him.
"What do you want from me?"
"Embrace who you are now, train with us, and when the time comes, stand with us against the hunters."
And so, Robert began his new life among the werewolves. Days turned into nights, and with each passing moon, Robert learned more about his abilities. The pack became his family, teaching him their ways, their strengths, and their vulnerabilities. Eric and Robert developed a deep bond, with the Alpha mentoring the new recruit personally. As the war drew closer, the werewolves intensified their training. Robert, once lost and afraid, now stood confidently with his pack, ready to face the oncoming threat. When the fateful night arrived, the hunters advanced, armed with silver bullets and determined to exterminate the werewolf clan. But the pack, united and strengthened by their new member, fought back with unmatched ferocity. The battle raged on for hours, with losses on both sides. But the combined strength of the pack, along with Robert's unique abilities, proved too much for the hunters. The werewolves emerged victorious, their territory and lives secured. As dawn approached, Eric approached Robert, placing a firm hand on his shoulder.
You have proven yourself, not just as a warrior, but as a brother. This pack, this family owes its survival to you.
Robert, exhausted but grateful, responded.
I never wanted this life, but now, I can't imagine being anywhere else.
The two stood side by side, watching the sun rise, marking a new beginning for the werewolf clan, and for Robert, the man who had once been lost but had now found his true calling.